Hi everyone, Merry Christmas. This is Deacon Ed McCormick here on a beautiful day at St. John the Baptist. And on Christmas morning, I was sitting on the altar, listening to the readings, and then proclaiming the gospel. And as I was proclaiming the gospel, I thought, I have such an insight I want to share with everyone about the true meaning of Christmas. The gospel on Christmas Day was from chapter 1 of John's Gospel. And it starts out this way. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And all things came to be through the Word. And then it concludes with this incredible statement. The Word became flesh. The Word made his tent among us. Now, this is a very intense, complicated, poetic, theological statement. But I just want to share with you two insights from this poem that begins John's Gospel and help you to see the power and meaning of the Christmas season for us. The first thing is this. You notice where John's Gospel starts, in the beginning. For anyone who's attuned to the Bible, those are the first words of the book of Genesis. And so John's Gospel decides that in order to understand who Jesus is and what his birth, his ministry, and death and resurrection mean for us, we have to go all the way back to before the creation of the cosmos. Talk about context. To understand what God is doing in and through Jesus for us in our world, we have to go all the way back to before God creates the world. And the biblical way of speaking about creation is of the God of inexhaustible love speaking this word, singing this song in which all things are created. And when God creates, God doesn't create in one moment. God continually creates all things. Scientists tell us God has been creating for 13.8 billion years. And when God creates, when God speaks God's creative, powerful word, God brings into existence stars and planets and black holes and suns and moons and oceans and mountains and rivers. And this means that God's creative word is present to every creature in the vastness of our universe. So when we come to verse 13 and 14 of John's Gospel, and the author says, and the Word, the creative power of God, became flesh, became one of us. We are claiming that the power of God's creative love became a creature, became a person, a first century Jew, part of human history, part of cosmic history. So here's what Christmas means for us. It's not so much about a baby being born in a manger. From John's point of view, no. It is the inexhaustible creative love of God coming to us in and through Jesus to heal us and free us and renew all things. And so our task is to say yes to the gift of God's love coming to us in Jesus like this powerful wave of renewal. And we are called to say yes to this and to continue to love from the life that comes from Jesus and nothing else. John's first chapter concludes by saying he gave power to those who believed in him to become sons and daughters of God. Not by birth, not by anything they did on their own, but as a free gift. So my friends, the true meaning of Christmas is that the creative love and power of God has become available to us on our terms, on human terms, in and through Jesus. And we are invited to allow that love to come into us, heal us and free us and transform us so that we can live from this love and change our world. Merry Christmas, everybody.